something that will keep you hooked on something that will keep you on your toes and something that will keep you engaged. So this is what you need in English. Hi everyone, my name is Shalima and welcome back to my another session of learning English and improving your English speaking skills with me. So today I am going to tell you about 5 techniques to improve your English fast. Alright, how to improve your English fast? Now these 5 tips, or you can say techniques, they are going to be really easy to follow for you, something that you can, include in your daily schedule and something that you can follow easily and see a huge difference in your English learning progress. So are you guys ready? If you are ready, please let me know in the comment section. And before beginning, so please subscribe to the channel so that you can get all the lessons that I post for you on this channel. Please like the video and share it with your friends, with your loved ones and the person who need this stuff. Okay guys, coming back to today's lesson, that is about how to improve your English fast. So I have some tips and tricks for you that you can include in your daily learning pattern, your schedule, so that you can get better results and improve your English fast. Now without wasting any time, let's look at the 5 tips that I have for you. Alright, so number 1, do everything in English. Now, doing everything in English, what is this? What is that supposed to mean? Don't worry guys, how are you going to do everything in English? So you must have listened that particular phrases that is very famous. I talked English, I walk English, so on. And people keep on saying that I sing English, I do that, I do this. Definitely what you have to do is something similar, that you have to do something in English. For example, you are doing something, what you can do is you can walk through the process mentally in your mind in English. For example, I am picking my brush, okay? I am applying my highlighter. So whatever it is, if you are doing something else, for boys, you are going for a walk, you see things around whatever you are doing. You just need to walk through the process in English. Whatever you do, do it in English. You are making a cup of tea, you have to do it in English. Think about it in English. Let me put some tea leaves, let me boil the water, let me simmer. So think about these words, so you will improve your vocabulary and you will develop a habit of thinking and speaking in English through this process. So guys, do everything in English. Whatever you are doing in a day, do them in English. That is the thing. For example, you are going to a gym, girls, boys, both are, or everyone goes to gym, right? So when you are going to a gym, whatever you are doing, think about in English. You are doing squats, thinks about it in English. And whatever you are doing, bench presses, think about it in English. What you are doing, do this, going to develop your daily uses of English capacity, the capacity of to use English in daily scenarios. Why? Because you are somewhere or not describing your daily scenarios in English, isn't it? So do everything in English. Now let's talk about the number 2. The technique number 2 is that to create an English learning routine. Okay, a particular routine to learn English. So you must have a routine that you are following every day. When you create a routine and follow that routine, you get better results guys, and that too in less amount of time. So you are improving your English fast and also you are getting better results. So why? Because you are following a particular schedule. That routine is actually allowing you to reinforce your learning every day, and you are reinforcing your English learning habits. You are not going to deviate, is like thinking that okay, let's not do it for today, or then we'll follow it for another day, right? Then you might end up not learning English, not doing anything in English for 5 days, and that is something that will harm your English learning process, because continuity is important. So in order to maintain that continuity, you need to create an English learning routine. In this routine, you are going to focus on your areas of weaknesses, and you are going to strengthen the areas of strengthen. You have to strengthen them and more, overcome and weaknesses, analyze which areas you need to focus on more, and then create an English learning schedule or a routine according to that, according to your need, and see the improvement, because this is going to help you to improve your English really quickly. Okay, now let's talk about the tip number 3, or I can say technique number 3. There is keep your learning routine simple. Now this is very important, guys, because a lot of time what people end up doing is they create a very typical learning routine, like they want to do everything in one single day. That is not possible, guys. People want to improve their English speaking, then they want to read, listen, they want to do everything in that one single day, or they think that they create just 1 week long routine just for 5 days and following it for 7 days and will improve their English. They end up creating very typical learning routine for those 7 days. All right, so they are trying to fit everything, every aspect of English in those 7 days, which is not possible. So you need to keep your learning routine simple, something that you can follow. Create a routine that is very easy to follow, and it is difficult to follow, then the purpose of creating that particular routine, that's completely destroyed. The purpose is not, they are not supposed to oppose the purpose, or you are supposed to follow the purpose. So follow the purpose. Purpose is to keep learning, have a consistency while learning English. So create a simple routine, guys, something that you can follow. Maybe if you are speaking for a day, keep it to that today. I am going to do my English speaking practice tomorrow, and I am going to listen to something that I am going to brush up on my vocabulary. Alright, so one day after that something else, then one day after that something else. Do not try to cram everything up in one single day or just a period of 1 week, like some short amount of time. So keep it simple, keep it simple. Do not take complex things up all together, one at a time. That's the key. All right, so now let's talk about the tip number 4. So tip number 4 is that to keep some easy to access learning material with you. All right, if you keep some material with you in English, it's easy to access material, then you are going to actually improve your English a lot. Now, how to get those materials, from where to get these materials? If you want, I will create a video for this, a perfect video for this, learning free resources, all the possible resources free of cost. Resources for all from you, where you get them and how to get them and how to use them, everything. That will be, I will describe in one video. If you want, I will definitely make that. Okay, so it will help you a lot, and you will be able to know what kind of resources are available to you and what you need to select in order to improve your English. So keep something easy to access with you. For example, select a podcast one day beforehand, that tomorrow I am going to listen to this particular thing. Keep it in your phone, make a shortcut, maybe a link shortcut, and paste it somewhere in the notes, or where you can just click it and listen to. Keep it your favorite channel, subscribed, and just click on that video. All right, so listen to it on YouTube. What you can do is you can search a lot of podcasts on YouTube. It depends on you, whatever you like it, you can select that. All right, or if you don't want to listen a podcast, you can keep a short book with you. You can just keep it a book with you. Okay, So you can just read that book. Let's talk about the tip number 5. The tip number 5 is to make the learning process enjoyable. Yes, you heard me correct, that learning process should be appear as a punishment. It should be actually enjoyable. Something that you enjoy doing, something where you can find your interest, something that you align with your hobbies. Do something in English that will actually appeal to you, otherwise you will be discouraged to learn English, and that is not something that we want to. So try to include activities in your daily learning schedule. Try to include such activities that you love. Now a lot of people, they love watching movies. Now there are people who would not prefer watching movies. That kind of people are also be exist in this world, right? So but they prefer to read books. Okay, what are your hobbies, what are your activities that you love doing in English? So keep those activities handy with you, acknowledge those activities. Okay, and these are the activities in English and that I enjoy doing a lot in journal days. All right, and when you do that, you are going to feel motivated to learn English, and you will naturally improve in English because you are engaged in that particular thing and your completely attention is towards that particular thing. And when you have your complete attention at the time engaged in the thing that you are doing, definitely you are going to consume some English, and that's you are trying to consume, obviously. So try to include activities that are going to be helpful for your English and make the process feel like that it's a roller coaster, right? So that's what you have to do, something, and that will keep you hooked on something, that will keep you on your toes, and something that will keep you engaged. So that is you need in English. So that is for today's video, guys. If you like the lesson, please give thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe my channel. So thanks for watching. Bye bye, take care.